Greetings and welcome back to the Dungeon of Calissa of Cyberon, where two pigs just died. Fantastic. Oh, really? You're just like, I'm just going to stab random pigs. I don't want to eat them. You're like, bloody Mr. Burns. Okay, let's grab all of those. We so need more. We've got the stone over there that we can connect to, which is grand. Let's go down here. We'll have a path just leading off to this stone, and as usual we'll make a bit of a room out of it. No reason not to. Well, there is a reason not to, but I don't care. That reason being that some enemies appear to be triggered by the amount of space in your dungeon that your minions have taken up. So you don't always want to just expand like a gas and take up all room available to you. We do want to expand that out, though. I think our dormitory needs to be bigger. Now, what's our population at? 17 of 17. Not bad. We're going to need to increase it, so we definitely need more gold. We've got some gold around here, so how about we just pick that up? There we go. And the same over here. There we are. These statues won't build themselves, unfortunately. I wish I had a spell for that, but alas. We have got hidden areas around here. Surprises, as the game likes to call them. Death, which is more likely the case. Right, let's go ahead and learn Advanced Sorcery. There we go. Master Sorcery, not far away. At this point, we can check out what we can cast. The only thing we can't cast is Invisibility. That is hugely, hugely powerful. But even without that, our Keeper should be pretty much a powerhouse just by himself. We've got all these spells. Oh, really? Does the Keeper now need to learn them all? Stun Ray, Magic Shield, Cure Poisoning, Escape, Fire Sphere, Dexterity, Healing, Summon Insects, Deception, Haste Self, and Strength. Are those the only ones we've got? Strength, Dexterity, Fire Sphere, Escape, and Cure Poisoning. Yes, okay. But that's going to make it so much easier to see if my minions have learned a spell, so I can tell them to stop studying. That is really going to be very, very, very useful. Right, we want some more installation, so please build an eyeball around about here. Also, an eyeball around about there as well. That way we'll have super advanced warning of any approaching lizard men who want to try and rip our faces off. Okay, stone and wood still not too great, but we've got some orcs and ogres working in the workshop now, generating some useful things. Come night, I'll probably send out a team of enemies to try and go kill people. Ah, there we are. It's night. Glorious. Alright then. Really, is it really night? Yes, it is night. And there we go. You can tell this is growing lighter and lighter compared to everything else. Okay, well, we could go and pick a fight with the lizard men. Or you go and pick a fight with the farmers down there. I think with the farmers is probably the better option. So, let's make ourselves a new team. We're going to take 3 ogres. All of our ogres, basically. We'll also take our highest level orcs. So you guys come along as well. There we go. New team, disband, activate. Oh, that's cool. Oh, so they're now all sticking together as a team, kind of like the way wolves do. Oh, I like that. So I can have distinct teams around the base. I could give people bodyguards. Oh, that's going to be so useful. So amazingly useful. Right, I have no weapon for you guys, so you're just going to have to make do with punching things to death. I mean, you know, that should be okay for you, I imagine. Oh, thank goodness we've got a warlock, a shaman. That is going to be useful for us as well. Right. one more ogre, and we're good to go. Right, we are going to hit the farm first, I think. Now, hopefully, they've all gone to bed. So they're not going to be just randomly wandering around outside. And we can just punch down the door, kill them all in their sleep. There we go. Great work. Let's bash this door into oblivion. Hello! Hello. Peasant's neck is broken. The peasant is killed. Grand. Some money. Some more money. Iron helm. I like. Potion of slowness. Okay, we'll pick all of this up. What I was looking for is to see... Ooh. You know what? We could take around some of these corpses with us. Just to attract vultures so we can constantly kill them. In fact, that's a good idea with this group. So, let's pick up this peasant corpse. Ah, damn. Okay. Maybe picking up corpses is not going to be something we're going to be able to do with regular units. At least not until they've got stupidly high strength. Maybe a doppelganger that's eaten a lot of things, a lot of powerful things would be able to do it, but alas, we'll just have to content ourselves with killing everything for now. I would like to get some ravens so they could explore this map for me without me having to wander around quite the way I do. Ooh, there we are. We can see a wall. Are there any other buildings that we can see? Because that torch... Honestly, it would be nice if some of the buildings actually had torches outside, though it would make sense for them not to. But I would prefer if I couldn't see something, because I can see a torch showing from within a wall. Maybe add windows or something. Make it a bit more thematically plausible. Hello! Goodbye. Hello, rats. That's right. Let's loot this. Ooh, a throwing knife. I approve. Some more money. Leather boots. You know what? Let's equip these. We'll equip all of these. There we are. Absolutely fantastic. Right, moving on. So that's another peasant village crushed. Now, if only I could tell my imps to come out here. Well, I could tell my imps to come out here and gather up all the bodies, but... Ooh, okay, that's a road. We could follow this to other large civilizations, I suppose. We don't necessarily want to encounter them. If we came across the elves right now, for example, that would be bad times. Ooh, a fork in the road. That doesn't happen too much, honestly. Okay, what have we got? We've got an ocean. Let's just cross the ocean. Please don't anyone die. I would hate to see you kill yourselves by drowning. My minions are stupid sometimes. I have to babysit them. Alright, what are we going to find all the way down here? We've got... Okay, we've got the warrior settlement. Don't necessarily want to tangle with them right now, but of all of them, they're probably the best ones to fight. Because they are some of the weakest. The lizardmen are nasty because they're immune to poison. And they're also quite competent fighters. But the human warriors, they never really bring their shamans out. If they brought their shaman out to fight, that would be terrifying. But other than that, that's about the only real unit that they have that's a real threat. Especially once you've got archery, the human warriors basically become a non-issue. Which, on that point, we probably should stay well clear of that door, please. Don't want you to actually accidentally... Oh, no, really? Guys? Oh, guys, what are you doing? Guys, really? Why? An ogre corpse. Why is there an ogre corpse there? Scallywags, you've annoyed them. Alright. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I don't want to pick it up. Okay. Ah, there we are. That is quite annoying. We'll use this, though, as our main weapon. We're basically out here to try and get some mana after all, but we have now annoyed these warriors. They're going to be coming for us. Nighttime is almost over. Now, the reason why I was waiting for nighttime, for those who haven't seen much of this game yet, I do explain it in my other videos, but if you've missed those, then at nighttime you get double the amount of mana for killing things. So it's fantastic. The first couple of nights are really important to go out and just kill the easy stuff that you can come across, because it's going to be well worth the effort. Oh wow, what on earth are these? Donkeys! Ha! Donkey's skull was shattered. Donkey is critically wounded. It is dead. Good times. Shrek has dreamt about this day for a very long time, so it felt fitting that we used an ogre to do it. Though, of course, Shrek is a poor excuse for an ogre, and probably would never have done it. This is why he lived in a swamp and not a dungeon. Right, okay, well, we're pretty happy with that. We are going to take all of this gear, drop it off, allow people to equip it as they desire. Oh, wow, you've already... Really? Oh, they've been producing things, I see. So remove all of this. Then drop it all. Oh, drop some is useful. Other people can come and collect this as and when they want. And there we go. Show morale. Oh, they're green. They're happy, relatively speaking. But I would like to make sure that this team is turned off. There we are. Okay. Well, that worked out pretty well for us, I think. We've almost got that finished as well, which is pretty grand. Now, we do need a little bit more wood. In fact, we need quite a lot more wood. So, let's get this cut down that bush as well. And down here, cut all of these trees away. Where's the nearest stone? Oh, there's no stone. Really? Oh, that's terrible. Oh, there's a hut down there. I know where I'm going later on tonight. Got 510 mana, which means that the most important thing that we can get is now got. Also, we can pick up archery. And, in fact, we can pick up ironworking as well. That was not a bad run. All things considered, we actually came out of that pretty good. Now, we want to check on our shamans here. So, I pause that. Let's have a look. What can you do? You can do Deception, Fire Sphere, Cure Poisoning, Magic Shield, which is a great one, Stun Ray, also a great one. What about you? Now, they'll learn different things. Every creature except the Keeper. The Keeper instantly learns every spell that you have available to you, but everything else that can cast spells needs to learn it from a library. The longer they spend in the library, the more they learn. So we've got Summon Insects, Haste Self, Strength, Dexterity, Fire Sphere, Stun Ray, Cure Poisoning, and Escape. So when you've got very powerful units that can cast spells, it's often useful not to just have them spend all their time training in the barracks, but actually go to the library and sometimes spend a lot of time there until they've learned the very best spells that you have available to give them. It's really, really important, that one. It would be good if I'd actually scouted out there, but I'll do that later. Now, how are we going to get this stone? We're going to have to find another mountain or a larger area of a mountain, but most of them show what you can harvest from inside straight away. I can see the surprises around here, which is fine. But I don't see any more stone, which is quite an annoyance. We've got one tile missing. It's going to drive me mad. Right, well, let's go ahead with our beast lair. It's been a while. It's not going to take too much wood to get that one made. We are actually, generally speaking, doing okay for wood. Ah, there we are. We've got a tree spirit. Level 17. Not good. Not good. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to activate this group. Activate them. And we're also going to bring along one shaman. There we go. And command. We need to go out and deal with that tree spirit. So let's go. I'm not sure. Oh, you've actually picked up all of those items. Well done. Got leather boots, armor, iron helm, and a club. Very nice. Right, there he is. That's not... Oh, there we are. Never mind. They actually demolished him pretty easily. Very well. While we're out here, we may do a little bit more scouting. We're not going to do any fighting if we can avoid it, but I need to know where this mountain ends so I can safely dig. You'll also find quite a lot of the lairs around these sorts of areas. Quite a lot of the various NPC lairs exist in the mountain rather than as cities. All of the... Well, actually, most of the important ones. There is the... Oh, there we go. Okay, we've found something. We'll come back later when it's a bit safer for us to do so, because that could be a dragon or something like that. I don't want to lose my best squad to a dragon. Right, you guys just go ahead about your business, head back inside. But one of the civilizations you have to destroy in order to win the game lives in a mountain, but all of the rest live in cities. But there are actually quite a lot of other small civilizations that live in mountain homes. So you've got the gnomes, the dragons, the cyclopses, also the bandits. And we want a forge right there. We also want some light. So let's give them some light. There we are. There we go. Plenty of light in this room for us. Now, how are we doing for iron? Not so great for iron. Which means we really ought to dig out a little bit more. There we go. The nice thing about doing this is I can like repurpose any of these areas for things like prisons as a result of this. There we go. And there's one up here that we can hit as well. And on the topic of prisons, probably would be wise to start thinking about one. There we are. That should bring us in enough iron to finish off the forge. Now, I still don't believe that they actually make use of resources to build the items they build. But that probably makes a lot of sense, as right now, if they did, we'd very quickly run out of all of the resources on the map, and then there'd be nothing for us to do. There really needs to be some sort of way of expanding the area that you're operating in and hunting for more. Or even a placeholder mechanic, for example. You can send units off on an expedition to go mine some resources, and then after a set period of time, and depending on the units that you send, how many, some random events might happen, some will die, but eventually the group will probably come back with some of the resources that you requested that they go out and mine. Or maybe you could do something like, say, well, you go and mine for iron, in which case you're guaranteed of getting iron, but there's going to be less of it. Or just go and bring me back some resources, in which case they could bring back anything, but they're going to bring back more of whatever they do, and there's going to be a higher chance of success over any sort of a random event failure, because they're just looking for general things. I think that system might allow us to have a little bit more, well, in terms of using up resources, it doesn't necessarily add much to the game. But by adding a need for the resources, it's going to increase the difficulty a little bit. And I do feel that the game needs a buff in difficulty, more things for you to do at the very least. So it would give us something more to chew on whilst once we get to the point where our fortress is especially powerful. And really, they're not attacking. This makes me a little bit concerned, because I have kind of annoyed them. They should be here by now. I could set up traps. I could set up alchemy. There's a lot of things that I could do here. Let's go for that and alchemy, I think. So, we now want to build an alchemical laboratory. Oh, dear me. That is very bad indeed. If we can't find more stone, we are doomed. Doomed, I tell you. There will be nothing that we'll be able to do. We will not have any potions. Tragedy! Scallywags. Oh, well, let's continue this room at the very least. We want to expand it out until it's covering everything. There we go. Then we want to add a couple of doors here and there. So 1, 2, 3, fourth is the door. 1, 2, 3, fourth is the door. 1, 2, 3, fourth is the door. Now what I'm doing here is I'm placing traps, effectively. Now the area to trigger a boulder trap is, I believe, 4 or 3 tiles. I forget. But if they have to break through a door first, in order to, and then they come face to face with a boulder, there's less time for them to react, which is basically what I want. And the traps that I want on the inside are webbing traps, which the first person comes to the door, steps on it, can't get away whilst the boulder is rolling towards them. Kind of glorious, if you ask me. There we go. Get down some more eyes around there to keep an eye on what's happening. Ho 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 ho. And place another one out there. Now that costs mana to place. So it's a little bit different from the other things that we do, but really do think that perhaps we need to start looking at expanding this area out. But it's time for a ritual room, I feel. So let's get one built. This ritual room will be there. Now we'll have 2 more statues. One here and one there. That should do. How are we doing? 20 of 20. That's not too bad. Ah, glorious. We're making med kits. Almost as good as healing potions. Almost. Not quite. But almost. You're grabbing the last of the iron over there. We can probably start breaching some of these hidden areas back here. It could result in death. But if it does, it'll probably be a fun kind of death. So let's go ahead, activate, and command. Let's head out, explore the areas where the peasants were, just down here. I assume they're peasants. It could be a witch. There is a witch's hut that spawns by itself out in the middle of a forest. Or just out of the way. No farms or any fields around it, but there is a field here, so odds are fairly good. Ooh. Okay, we'll take this. We'll also take that. We're not going to grab that one, though. Hello. Fantastic. Why are there arrows here? That worries me, because the elves are ones to have arrows. I would not like to meet the elves right now. The elves would ruin us. Hello, cow. There we go. Some more vultures being killed. Doing a little bit more exploring. And straight back towards the door now. We want to bash our way through. Hello! Oh. Armor enchantment. Visibility, that's a good one. Chest was full of rats. They immediately died. Ooh, now that is very good. I don't really want to pick these up, but okay. We'll carry them for now. This, very nice weapon. Okay, well, it's time for us to go wandering, see what we can find. Ooh, another farm. Glorious. Now, once I've killed enough of these, I'm going to irritate the local lords. And we'll probably start seeing some concentrated attacks against the fort. That isn't really what I'm aiming for, because we're not really in a position where we could take on the knights. But we can definitely take on the warriors, I think, at this point. Hello? Haha, donkey, cow, and farmer. Perfect. And more rats to slay. Also perfect. We'll take this. Can I not take this? Can I click elsewhere? There we go. I'll just have to use the mouse there. Deception. Don't want the donkey corpse. Slowness and chest full of rats. There you go. They're all dead. The miasma in that room is going to be incredibly dangerous. So we did need to get out of there as soon as possible. Okay, another door for us to smash. Is this going to be the witch's hut? Oh, no. I was about to say, I see no farms. But no, there are. Where's that other horse? Skedaddling. Come back here, you. Okay. Is this going to be the elves? Nope. The structure is far too big. The elf huts are much smaller. You can usually tell but just by the shape or size of a building what type of building it is or what you're going to find inside. There we are. Hello, peasant child. No, oh, it's one of ours. Is shooting the bow. Well done. There we go. What have we got here? More rats to slay. Potion of speed. Full of rats again. Bloody rats everywhere. Who keeps rats in chests? Once more. Where's all the loot that I was promised? Damn you. I desire loot, not rats. Okay. That wasn't a bad loot. Better than the one I've currently got. There we go. Right. Onwards. Now, this time we're heading back over toward the... I know I can see a building down there, but I would like to check out what that structure was over here. Now, we haven't been attacked by bandits yet, and the reason for that is likely that we've never had sufficiently large amounts of gold available to us, because the bandits will attack when there's enough to steal, but we've been spending our gold pretty quickly on statues. Now that's going to be an interesting tactic, because you can gather the gold, make use of it before ever really triggering the bandits. Ooh. If the bandits had to go through a dragon's lair, is the question. I think so. I think they have. That is terrifying. Also, let's drop these. We could annoy the dragon. Okay, this is stupid. Hello, green dragon. Just devoured us. Display message history. You are devoured by my vandal breed. Well, poo. Okay, well, take control. Command. What spells have you got? You've got magic shield. Use that straight away. Get back in here. Really? Can I do anything? Stun ray against you? Skedaddle with your awesome axe. Haha, goodbye. You're going to regret this. Oh, I already do. A little bit. Oh dear. Do I have anything else? I've got Force Bolt. I could try using that. Kapow! Be gone. Oh no! He's back. Deception creates multiple illusions of myself. Right. You fight against those while I skedaddle with your awesome loot that I just spent an entire highly trained unit of my army on. Not the best plan I've ever had, I must confess. But I got your awesome axe though. I'll drop it here. Someone else can have it. Remove, drop, drop, and drop. Once we go back there, we're going to have so many things to pick up. All right, well, we've been making various traps there. That's not too bad. We could possibly use boulder traps to kill that thing. It might be wise to do. Okay, yes, we want the boulder traps right now as quickly as bloody possible, because that may actually slay the dragon. Might not, but, you know, it's worth a try. Put some gas there. Gas, well, actually quite a lot of gas there. I think the green dragon is vulnerable to poison. Could be wrong. There we go. Don't have really anything else to put outside. There's alarm traps, terror traps, things like that, I suppose. I could put an alarm trap here, summon everyone in the fort to deal with whoever's there. Yeah, I think that's probably a wise idea. Also, a gas trap. Okay, well, we are probably going to have the green dragon coming to play with us. I'm also going to increase the speed at this point. Rightio, I hope you guys can get these traps built as fast as possible. Because we desperately... Oh, you didn't have that many traps, did you? Well, balls. It's not so great. I'll be honest with you. Not so great at all. Oh, we finished this, which is nice. With the dead creatures, we're probably going to be seeing some new minions joining our fort, which is actually really, really good for us. We've also got, what is that, a raven perhaps? Oh, a werewolf. Haha, 2 werewolves. We got a raven, a bear. Oh, this is good. This is very good, in fact. I approve. Let's cut down some more trees, though. We did lose a lot of ogres to steal that super ultra powerful axe. I hope someone makes good use of it. Ultimately, it would be nice to have the keeper make good use of it, but in fact, yes, go train for now. We've got decent amount of this already. We could go for advanced alchemy. Can't make anything yet, though, so there's no point. Jewelry, I think, is what we're going to go for, and that is the last of the rooms that we need. Jewelry only requires wood, so that's great. Let's get that down. Now, again, that's the last of the production rooms available to us. There we go. Get down there. Build that area. We'll make some magic amulets and maybe give ourselves... Ooh, we've got a being down there that's going to be a bit of a pest. Let's see. What's my keeper equipped with? Sword, iron robe. Lots of spells. I'm not going to send my keeper out to deal with that, though. What I'll do is I'll make a new team. A werewolf. A bear. A shaman of level 2. Wow, we've got a level 2 shaman. That's awesome. Ooh, we've got some very high level orcs. Okay, command. Let's go, werewolf. We must go forth and slay that annoying tree spirit. It is unhappy that we have slain so many of its kin. We don't care. Ah! Okay, maybe I should care. No, don't need to have a look at that. Let's command the orc. Let's just get down there, kill it. Okay, it's dead. Good. Okay, well, you guys go back to your regular business. You know what? I would very much like if you... Oh, there's the forbid zone. Fantastic. Would gather these corpses for me. I would be deeply in your debt. Another werewolf joins our forces, which is great. Slay them if you have to. There we go. Take them into our graveyard. Maybe we'll soon get some zombies or vampires. Other great things. I really would like to hit that dragon's cave, get all that gold. Oh, Bear. Bear, don't do this, Bear. Bear, that's a bad idea, Bear. Bears like to investigate caves. I feel that this is going to be the last cave that this bear ever investigates. Yep, there we are. Silly bear. We'll chop down these trees. Get a little bit more stored up. Eventually that dragon's going to be like, right, I've had enough of you guys. I'm a bloody dragon. Who do you think you are? And he's going to come along and he's going to try and eat our face. There we go. Well, we've got a decent amount of things being made, and we are actually making some amulets as well, which is great to see. Got a decent sized ritual room. We should actually make a prison, I think. We're going to make the prison and the torture chamber near to the ritual room. There we are. There we go. Actually, we're going to expand it just a little bit. Like so. Oh no! You expanded it too far, you stupid... Alright, well, how big does this make it then? So we've got a 5 by 6. So... Was that right? 5 by 6? Yes. There we are. Right, prison, torture chamber. Bigger than we really needed them to be. It's fine. It'll be fun. For us, I guess. There we go. Let's get the prison down. We've still got enough. That's fine. Going to need to hit some more iron, though, in order to get enough to build the torture chamber. But I'm afraid that's going to be it for this episode. Oh, look, we've got a zombie. Ah, glorious. It would have been better if you were a vampire, but I accept a zombie. But on that note, we are wrapping up this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed and will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.